Welcome back, everybody. It's your two favorite delinquents from the podcast from Saturdays to Sunday. I'm Kale,
Jam.
and today is going to be a lot of fun. So basically, it's NFL, and what we're going to talk about is we're going to be doing some preseason predictions of teams and how we think they're going to do. So I kind of have a list of some I already did. I'm going to just roll them out to Cam. We're going to talk about like three or four teams. We're going to run through them like slowly, discuss why, I guess, and then if we're feeling froggy, we might do one more. But I think the first one that we're just going to jump right into it. The first one that we're going to do is the Tennessee Titans. So,
And this is not only for our boy Avery, who's for some reason a Titans fan.
yeah, it's
Out of curiosity, I'm curious to see what Kale thinks. I'm curious to see what other people think of Cam Ward, what he's gonna do in year two with a little bit more weapons around him. We'll
correct.
see.
So, just some little teeny tiny information. FanDuel has them winning 6.5 or has 6.5 wins, I guess.
Over under.
Over under, yeah.
Over under.
Over under. I do not have that, but you guys are about to find out. So week one, they play the Jets. I got the W. I got the
Is
W.
is it in Tennessee?
I don't actually know. I think regardless, I think the Titans are going to get it done.
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
All
I
right.
think the Jets still they did a lot too in the offseason. I prefer them
Yeah.
biasly, but yeah, I'll go with the Titans.
Yeah, I don't have where they're playing at. I just have the team. So, all right. Week two, they play the Philadelphia Eagles. I have that also as a loss. So with me right
Yeah.
now, they are 1-1.
Yep.
All right. We're just going to keep this ball rolling. Week three, they play the Giants. I also have them losing this game.
I did too. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give him an L.
I think so. The Giants, again, we've talked about them on this pod. They have a good defense. They have a better head coach now. They have Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, Scattaboo.
I
They
think I'm
might
gonna
be
go.
pretty
Yeah, I'll go
good.
with the Giants.
All right, week four, they play the Ravens. Give them the L.
I don't know. Ravens start slow. They typically
Oh
start their season
no.
slow. I'll give it to the Ravens, but I wouldn't be shocked.
So I'm gonna stick with the L here, but I'm obviously gonna make new predictions as the season goes on and shit like that. But as of now, it's an L for me. They kind of got a little
Yeah.
gauntlet from hell, the Titans, low key. Week five, they play the Texans. I gave them an L simply
I'll,
for this Texans defense, but I'm kind of having second thoughts of this right now because CJ Stroud kind of scares me a little bit. But
I'll
if
go. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 in that series.
you're gonna go 1-1,
I'm gonna say they split the series.
okay. I think I might do that, and now that I've looked at this, I might have them split the 1-1 with the fucking Colts. I currently
Yeah,
have
but
them. Go ahead.
I think they go 0-2 versus the Jags.
Oh yeah, I have that. Yeah. Um. So the Texans, I have a loss, but that's fine. I think I might still have the Texans sweeping them. But the Colts, though, they play them week six, and I'm gonna say it's a split now. I changed my mind. Changed my mind.
Split 1-1.
Yeah, split 1-1. I'm gonna have to change that, but
So I
uh,
think I got him at 3 wins
yeah.
right now. Got him at three.
And then they play week seven. They play the Browns. I gave them an L just because of that defense. The Browns defense is still stout. Um,
Yeah.
but
No,
not.
I'm gonna give that one to the Titans.
You got to get that one to the Titans. That might be a little toss up for
Yeah.
me. I might have to change that one. But week eight, it's the Bengals. I'm sorry, that is also an L.
That's no.
Week nine is a bye. So week
All
10,
right.
Jaguars. That's an L.
We said I
Yeah.
said 0-2.
Um, week 11 is against the Cowboys. I'm sorry, Avery. They
That's
lose.
an L. It's an L.
Week 12, Jags. Week 13, this could
Yeah.
also be a split, but I have them as an L. The Commanders. Uh,
Nah, I'm gonna give that an L.
you gotta give that an L. Week
Yeah.
14, the Lions. Also an L.
Oh God. Yeah.
Week 15, the Colts. I'm gonna split it now. So they win one,
Yeah.
they
So
lose
I got him
one.
at 4. Only got him at 4 wins.
The Raiders, I gave them the dub.
I could do that. I can see that. 5.
Yep. Week 17 is against the Steelers. I give them an L. And
I'm gonna give them a
then
dub.
you're gonna give them a dub?
I think Steelers aren't gonna be as good as a lot of people think because they always figured out. Yeah, I get it. They always go above 500,
Yeah.
but they play down the teams, and I think they could play down to Tennessee late in the season.
You're right. And then to finish it off, Week 18 is against the Texans. So as of now, I have them going 2-15, but after much reflection, I might have to change that to 4 or 5 wins.
4.
Yeah,
I have
which
5, I think.
what the fuck? That's
I
again.
have 5 with my two toss-ups for them to potentially win 7 is an upset against the Ravens and
hmm
beating the Giants.
Which
Those are
that
like the two I could see.
again, the over under is 6.5 wins. So I mean, Cam's kind of closer. I'm not. Can't. Um.
I think the floor is probably 3 or 4 wins. The
Yeah.
ceiling, high ceiling, is maybe set.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
Like,
8 if they get another lucky upset.
I don't know about eight. I give the ceiling for me is 7 wins this year. And if
That's fair. I
if they
mean,
can do that, that's pretty impressive. But I just they need a lot more help. And I like Cam Ward. I like Carnell Tate. Robert Saleh is a good head coach. Maybe he can turn those no-name defensive players into some studs. But I don't think so.
yeah, as of right now, I'm comfortable with 5.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the Broncos for everybody in the lovely state of Colorado and that
A
tunes
lot of
into
Broncos
this.
fans that we know.
So as of now, FanDuel has the over/under at I don't know why 9.5 wins.
Okay.
I disagree with that.
I mean, we can look at that as, still wild card worthy from the books.
Oh, I'm pissed. This,
I
yeah,
think that's fine.
for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Hold on, while I gotta move something. God damn it, they Broncos. Okay, okay. So week one they play the Chiefs. That, my friend, is a W.
I think, yeah, it's going to depend. I think I'm going to split that one, though, off the bat. I'm splitting it.
Splitting it. Uh,
Yeah,
week two they play the Jags. I say the Broncos win.
that's tough. That's a tough game, but I'm going to give it to the Broncos.
Week three they play the Rams. I'm giving an L.
Yeah, yeah.
Week four they play the Niners. I say the Broncos beat the Niners.
Oh, yeah, I'm good with that. Dang, they have a pretty tough schedule so
Week
far.
five they play the Chargers. I give them a clean sweep. I think of the Chargers.
Yeah, I say they sweep the Chargers and the Raiders
Oh no, I have
off
them.
the bat, so it's
I have them
2.
splitting the Chargers actually. Never mind, I lied.
I mean, I don't hate that. I'm gonna give them the sweep for that. So that's 4 plus 2. I think I got them at 5 wins right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna do mine. Loss, win, win. As
See,
of
the Chargers are still a good team though, so I could see that being a split for sure.
yeah, I have them at 3-2 at the moment.
So I got
So
them at what, 4-1?
yeah, week six they play the Seahawks. I'm giving them the L.
Yeah,
Week seven they play the Arizona Cardinals. I'm giving them a clean win.
dub, dub,
Week
multiple
eight
scores.
they play the Chiefs again. This is where it kind of scares me. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to be back. If he's back, maybe, but if he's not, I'm going to give the Broncos a clean sweep.
That's valid.
Week nine they play the Panthers. They'll beat them.
I don't know. That's gonna be a scary one. I think scarier than people think.
But I just think that defense is too. I mean, I agree with you because I have some upset picks with the
I,
Panthers on some other teams, but
I'll give him the dub, but that could definitely be a scary one for Broncos
I
fans.
agree with you. Week ten's a bye. So as of now, I have them at 6-3.
I think I got one more win than you.
Yeah. Week 11 they play the Raiders. We know it's a win.
Dubs,
Play the Steelers. That's a win.
dub,
Week 13 they play the Dolphins. That's a win. Jesus.
dub.
Week 14 they
Nice
play the
little
fucking
stretch.
Jets. That's a win.
All right.
Week 15 they play the Raiders. Guess what's about to happen? That's a
That's a
win.
pretty nice little stretch.
Yeah. As of now, I have them at 11-13. They play the Bills. I'm gonna give
11
them an
and
L.
3. You mean 11 and 3?
Yeah, 11-3. Now they're 11-4 after the
1
Bills
4.
lost. Patriots they also lose that game. And then
Nah,
they
nah.
nah
I'm giving them the dub against the Patriots.
giving them
Revenge for not having Bo Nix.
giving them to freaking Dubs.
I'm giving them the dub.
All right, fair enough. I like
That's
that.
probably the game they have circled on their calendar. You know, everyone was like, "Oh, this is the game they circle." That'd be the game is against the Pats.
Right. So I think I have them at like 12 wins or 13. So either
I
12
got them
and
at
5
probably
or 13 and
14.
4. Yeah.
I got
Um,
them at 14.
I don't know why
I think it's pretty
FanDuel
good.
has them at 9.5 win the over under. That's kind of
Well, there's still questions with Bo, his ankle. I mean,
Broncos.
and the defense is obviously still good. The defense will
Yeah,
be good with or without Bo. They showed that in the playoffs. But Bo, even though he didn't have the crazy numbers, was still one of the big reasons
this
they
is
were
true.
successful last year. So we've seen in the past with quarterbacks. I really hope it doesn't happen where they come back from an injury and things are just different.
Right. I agree.
But I'm
Uh,
okay. 13 to 14 wins, I think, is a reasonable prediction
I
for the
think that's
Broncos.
pretty damn good for the Broncos, I must say. All right, now let's talk about my team, the lovely Dallas Cowboys. The over under
Ah,
the over under has them at 9.5. It's pretty graceful, I would think. So week one they play the Giants. I'm gonna give them the Dubskis.
that's a split, series split.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Um, who did I have them?
For me, that's a
No,
series
I have them
split.
a clean sweep. It all depends. I guess we'll see after this game. I want to see what happens week one. The
That's fair. I mean, yeah.
I could totally see where it would be like splitting it, and that's completely fine. But depending on this first game, if Dallas just steamrolls them, then it's a sweep. But
I'm
if
actually,
go
I
ahead.
don't know. Like with even with that the whole division, like I think most of it's gonna end up being splits.
Yeah, cause
Like you guys actually feel like you have like some hatred rivalry there.
mhm.
You know, like the Eagles, I think are still top of the division, but even that could be a split.
Well, I gave for the Dallas, I gave Dallas and Philly the split, just wherever the home game's at, the home team's gonna win. I gave
And then did you give them the sweep against the Commanders?
Yeah, because I just don't trust that team right now. If anything, I could see a
I
sweep with
could
the Commanders and then a split between the
split with the
Giants
Eagles
more.
and Giants.
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I
that's
mean,
more graceful.
but it's like with the Commanders, I would give it more of a split, but it'd have to be like a sneaky win from the
And
Commanders.
I just that they've lost a decent amount. Again, Jaden Daniels' health kind of scares me. So we'll see what happens. I
Yeah.
mean, so as of now, I'm gonna have the Giants sweeping, I'm gonna have the Cowboys sweeping the Giants. So win week one. Week two is against the Commanders. That's also a dub. So they're 2-0 right now. Hold on, let me write. All right, win,
I'll say
win.
2-0.
Week three is against the Ravens. I'm saying a loss.
I
Uh,
don't know. You're giving the Ravens a lot of the credit when literally like the past 3 or 4 seasons they always start off slow.
I don't know. I just kind of have a weird inclination about them. I mean, the
All
Ravens
right.
are always scary, and Lamar Jackson against the NFC, like as a whole, is kind of insane. It's like 35 to 4 losses, 35 wins to 4 losses, and it's like his whole entire NFL career when it comes to playing the NFC. So, I mean, I'm gonna give him an L.
All right.
All right, week
Oh,
four
okay.
against the Texans, I actually have Dallas coming out on top for
I
that
was, I
one.
would, I would, I would lean Dallas.
So would I. Again, just CJ scares me. If that I mean, defense can definitely keep them in the game, but if Dallas's defense hopefully performs well and their offense is top five, so
I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna give that to Houston.
hmm
I'm
okay.
gonna give that to Houston.
Week five, Dallas plays the Bucks. I'm actually gonna give the Bucks the win here.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Something about Baker. He's
I like
Bacon.
that.
Week six, they play the Packers. The Cowboys haven't beat the Packers in like 8 years, so and it's at
But
Lambeau.
is this the year? But is this the year?
I mean, it would be nice if we could start beating them for fuck's sake, but
Eh.
as of now, I'm gonna say an L. Week seven, they play the Eagles. I'm gonna say an L. They split it, so
Okay.
the Cardinals. Hopefully, that's a W. We lost to them last year, but I'm gonna give it. I think the Cardinals are gonna be the worst
So
team
I
in
was
the
like,
NFL.
that was one of those. I don't know. Beck did look pretty good last night, but I
He
don't think
did.
the supporting cast is there for him.
True. Week nine, they play the Colts. I'm gonna give them a little W. Week 10, they play the Niners. I'm gonna give them an L. Again, we haven't beat them in forever, so.
Yeah.
Titans
Well, dude,
again.
the Niners are dropping like flies already. They might not even have a roster by that point.
Well, remember, this is the pre predictions. This can all change as the season goes on.
Well, I know, but you got to think about some of the things that could come up by then. And for the
True.
Niners, what's right in front of everyone is just their injury report.
I mean, yeah, it's staring them right in the face, just
Dude, it's
blinking.
already bad.
Yeah. We'll see, though. I mean, that could definitely be a toss-up. I could definitely change that. Say they play the Titans week 11. I'm getting the Cowboys a dub. Again, they play the Eagles, splitting it. That's a dub. Seahawks. I mean, I'm gonna say
That's
right
an
now
L
it's
for
an
me.
it's an L. They play the Rams, also an L.
That's an L.
I'm giving them the win against the Jaguars. As of now,
That one's a toss up for me. I'm high on the Jags this year.
so am I, but that's one game I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna
they were good last year,
yeah.
so it's not like I'm saying anything crazy. It's not a hot take or anything. I am
No,
just
yeah.
excited for them.
So am I. I'm gonna give them a W in my mind. So right now the Cowboys are 8-7, and then to finish it off, a win against the Giants and a win against the Commanders. So they finish 10-7, which I think is pretty graceful, honestly.
I think that's valid. That's a realistic
Yeah.
record. I mean, uh, people are gonna give you shit. They're always gonna
Well,
give you
yeah.
shit because you're a Cowboys fan.
Don't bother me.
But when you look at the Cowboys roster, offense mostly, it's actually not a bad team.
No, it's
They are
pretty
not a
good.
bad team. Their defense was just atrocious last
It
year.
was the worst.
The worst. It's just terrible.
Yeah, dog
And
shit.
we've already seen it. The one thing I do want to talk about too, since we're talking about the Cowboys, like we do a lot, I get it. I think we might have mentioned it before, but Joe Burrow and Dak Prescott should be in similar conversations, but they are not.
Yeah, I know.
They both have terrible defenses, or
Yep.
have had terrible defenses, but great statistical seasons.
hmm
Joe Burrow gets praised, Dak Prescott gets shit on.
Same with Josh Allen. I've talked about it before on this podcast. It's just different sides of the coin, different narratives, and that's
Yeah.
fine. Like people can hate him, and it's never gonna go away. Um,
But at least one thing we know is the Cowboys should theoretically have an exciting offense next year.
theoretically,
Can they just maybe score 34 a game while they give up 31 a game?
and maybe I could switch some of
Maybe.
these games. Like the Rams game is, I'm pretty hard pressed for Dallas to win. Same with the Seahawks game. I could see maybe a toss up between
Yeah, I
Packers.
don't think Dallas is beating them.
Yeah, not a chance. The Seahawks and Rams are by far. I mean, if they do, cool. I'll be happy. But I'm going into it with an L. Um.
Yeah.
So
What
let
about too, like, do you have any like surprise teams, like any teams you think actually are gonna flip it around? Like for me, again, hopefully optimistically speaking, Jets. I just think it'd be really
so.
cool if the Jets have an exciting
Ooh,
season.
I did do them. What did I give them?
The Jets?
No, I didn't do the fucking Jets. So I did
Uh,
the Panthers, but
I mean,
I mean the over under for their wins is 7.5. I gave them 6 wins and 11 losses, but again their schedule's
but
fucking tough, and I gave a lot of splits in their division too.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to probably come off with a lot of upsets to be a wild card team,
Yeah.
but I think it's entirely possible.
hmm
I don't know, man. I just love to see the Jets do something. Just do
So,
something.
so you want to hear my? We can do the Chicago Bears, and I'm sure I'll get piss off some people with how graceful I gave
Mm.
them. Um,
What's their overall record you gave them?
13-4.
It's possible.
I mean, if you look at their schedule, it's completely possible. So the over under for FanDuel is 9.5. I gave them
All
more.
right.
Week one, they play the motherfucker. They play the Panthers. That's a W. I don't care.
All right.
Week two, this is a sweep for me. The Vikings automatically. The Bears are going to beat them twice.
I don't know. I think you're sleeping on Kyler, bro.
I mean, we're about to find out. Again, week one, if he can perform well, then yeah, it might be like a toss up. But if JJ's starting, like no, they're not going to.
I don't think he's starting. There's no way.
Week three, and I'm standing 2 toes down on this. They will beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They did it last year. They ran all over
I can
them.
see it.
I'm sticking to my guns here. Week four, they play the Jets. I'm gonna give the Bears a win there.
I just think the Bears 13 and 4 seems generous because I think they are gonna have one lapse minimum of a week where they lose to a team they shouldn't.
Yeah, very well.
Not saying it's the Jets. Not saying it's the Jets. I just think it'll be one game they maybe sleepwalk into. They try to do that fourth quarter comeback stuff and they come up short.
I agree.
But
Um,
that's the main thing I want to see out of the Bears this year. Be a
so
first half team too.
yeah, I agree with you. Like, don't turn it
Try
on with
try
2 minutes
that.
left. So I'm gonna stick to the W, but I do agree with your narrative about that when it comes to like they're gonna sleep on some team because again now they're the hunted. not the
Every
Hunters.
NFL team does that too.
Yeah,
Every
the
NFL team
Cowboys
does
are
that.
great at doing that. They lose to teams they shouldn't.
Yeah.
So,
But
uh,
like every team, dude.
yeah, it happens. Week 5, as of now, I'm going to say that the Packers split it with the Bears, but again, people can call me biased. I can totally
Actually,
see a
I would say
world
that's a
this year.
sweep.
I'm saying I was getting to that. I can totally see it this year where the Bears actually sweep them, and I'm gonna piss off Packer fans and everybody
Don't pull
else
with that. Mm-mm.
because they think that like I'm a Bears fan, like I am, but like I'm gonna give them a split, but I'm not gonna sit here and say it can't be a sweep too by the Bears.
Yeah, but on that note, I do think it's not because they're a much better team than the Bears. I also think it's potential that the Lions sweep the Bears.
I disagree with that. I think they did it last year, which like cool. I think the Bears can split
I
it
think
between the Lions and Packers, but completely sweep the Vikings. And it's I don't
it's
know.
it's it's a higher chance I think that they split with the Lions,
Hmm.
but because I think Ben Johnson
Yeah,
will
he
get his
will.
little revenge,
He
but at
will.
the same time, he has to make changes because Dan Mullen knows him. Or not
Yeah,
Dan Mullen, my
Dan
bad.
Mullen. That's
He knows
hilarious.
him.
Yeah,
He knows him though, you
I
know?
agree.
So I think, and we're not posting that clip, don't post that clip.
I won't.
But we're I think, you know what I'm saying? Like he knows him, he knows his style.
Yeah,
He's he's an offensive mind too. He played tight end. He's an offensive mind. But he also has that weird defensive grit that not a lot of like positional coaches have, you know? Like
yeah.
he's got that. So that's the only reason. I think it's the coaching. Until Ben Johnson gets a little bit more comfortable with the head coaching and everything, that's just my feeling for now.
The only thing that scares me about the Lions is that their defense is kind of unknown. Again, Terry on Arnold situation, they cut
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah.
Kirby Joseph, we don't know what he's looking like. Same with Brian Branch, their two-headed monster on the back end with their free safety and strong safety. They don't really have any corners. I like Jack Campbell, all pro last year. The middle linebacker's great. Aiden Hutchinson, Aleem McNeil, like they have all those guys too. But that's the only part that scares me. Like they can put up the numbers with the offense, but can they stop them on defense? Kind of same thing like Dallas, I
Yeah, and
guess.
that's a good point too, but also it scares me for the same reason
Yeah,
from the Bears
yeah,
side is because
100%.
if they get shut down by the front seven
They're done.
and Caleb's doing all his scrambling shit and you get one miracle play out of 10,
Hmm.
does that still push him behind? Because then you know that's when the picks do pick up a little bit is when he's doing
Yep.
all the scrambling, running for his life. He makes great plays, but it's just natural. More mistakes can happen that way. So we'll see.
Hmm.
I think both of them are going to be good teams this year, and
Yeah.
I think any game that the Bears lose to the Lions, it's not going to be like a blowout.
No,
It's just going to be slightly outclassed at the end.
it'll be like by one touchdown or 3 points.
Yeah, because I 100% give the at least the offensive
Oh
like
yeah.
pendulum to the Lions.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're going to be so fun to watch.
But going back to the Bears, let's finish it. Let's rapid fire this. Against the Falcons, they win. Against the Pats, I gave them the dub actually.
Yeah,
Seahawks
okay.
loss. Buccaneers loss. Saints win. God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm getting a split. Hold on. Lions, I'm splitting it with them. Against the Jaguars, I'm saying a dub. They play the Dolphins, week 14, win. I am giving them the win against the Bills. I do not give a shit.
I
Packers is
think the
splitting.
Jags
Huh?
is it if it's in Jacksonville,
Yeah.
we'll see.
And then the Lions is a split. So again, 13 and 4 for me. There could be some games
So
in
if
there.
anything, I probably have them at 11 or
Yeah.
12. Probably 12. I'll go 12.
I think wholeheartedly they will make the playoffs. In my mind, they
Yeah.
are the division favorites this year. I do not care. I will argue anybody
See,
to this.
that's the only part I disagree with. I think the Lions are there, but
I
other
think
than
it's a.
that,
I think the. I'm not going to say the Packers. I'm going to say it's going to be between the Lions
no.
and Bears this year.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
Um.
then the Vikings could potentially be a wild card. I think,
Yeah.
like in the wild card conversation, depending how the rest of the NFC shakes out. I like
Hmm.
them as a nice little gut feeling wild card team.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
kind of what I was saying with the Panthers. Jets, I'm just fucking biased. I don't know.
That's fair.
I like it,
All right. Now I'm going to
but
piss off some Green Bay Packer fans. Let's do the Packers. Um.
ooh,
Week 1 they played the Vikings. I'm going to give the Packers a win.
okay,
Week 2 they play the Jets. That's also a win.
okay,
Week 3 they play the Falcons. That's a win.
All
Week
right.
4, they play the Buccaneers. I'm really high on the Bucks this year, if you can tell. That's an L.
All right.
They play the Bears again. I'm going to split them.
Split it. I think they'll split the Lions too.
The Cowboys, I think right now they're going to win. The Lions, see, this is where the Lions, I feel like the Lions hate the Packers a little bit more. And I
I
think,
don't.
you don't
I
think
think the
so?
Bears do. No, I think with the Lions, dude, I don't know, because every time they should beat the Packers, they don't.
I have the
It's
Lions,
almost like,
I have the Lions sweeping them, so I'm going to stick to that.
yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1 just because I think one of the games versus the Packers is just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is with them. Their offense seems to just not click sometimes, and it's usually when they're playing the Packers.
Yep. So I agree with that. So again, this is where you're talking about trap games, and they did it last year. The Panthers play the Packers, and I think the Panthers win this year.
I
Again,
mean, yeah, we saw it last year with the
that's what
Browns.
I'm saying. So it's like they're gonna trap game. They're gonna lose this game.
All right.
Against the Patriots, I'm gonna give them the L.
Yeah.
Vikings, I think they sweep them, so I'm gonna give them the win.
No, you're not. You're sleeping on the Vikings.
It's just
Split.
scary. Oh, fine, I'll split it. Split it.
I'm telling you, dude, I want Kyler Murray. I think he's going to be a nice little come. Maybe he doesn't win comeback player of the year, but I think he's going to have a good year. He's going to at least be in the conversation.
People think Patrick Mahomes is gonna win it. That's a pretty good.
Well, he will if he
Mm,
plays decent,
I
even
agree.
average.
Week 12, they play the Rams. Not a chance the Packers beat them.
Nope,
Again,
nope.
Saints. Again, this could be a trap game for me, but I'm gonna give it to the Packers as a win.
Yeah.
The Bills. No, the Bills are gonna beat them. The Dolphins. That's a win for the Packers. Again, splitting with the
Nah,
Bears.
that's trappy. That's trappy.
It very
Could be
well
this
could be
season's
trappy.
Browns Packers. Because the Dolphins are
Uh,
going to get a couple wins. I don't see any team in the foreseeable future going 0-17.
no. And then against the Texans, I'm saying that they lose. So as of now, I had them at 8-9, but doing some much needed reflection, it has changed to 7-10, and I'm sticking by that. I don't. I saw something too, and I'm gonna dog the Packers for a second, and I don't care. It's like Josh Allen. The narrative every year is the Packers are gonna be good. They're gonna make it to the Super
Hmm.
Bowl, and I'm honestly sick and tired of hearing that because like, who do they have besides Josh Jacobs? Yeah, Jordan Love's good. I don't mind Jordan
But
Love.
that's part of what makes the Packers good is that they're doing this with people who aren't necessarily household names. Like even look at Wicks, like the contract he got.
Oh yeah.
He was never really like a top tier receiver in the NFL, but because of the way the Packers coach, the way that Jordan Love does best with whatever he's got, and we've seen that with Packers quarterbacks forever now.
Hmm.
Like I think that's what makes them special, and I think that's why like they're a hopeful team. Because can you imagine if they had a roster like the Rams? They'd be a
Oh yeah,
favorite,
they would
easy.
they
And I
would
know the
be.
Rams are favorite, but I'm saying like if they had those type of stars, so the fact that they're still getting this type of hype with what they have, I think right there, it's just
But
the
I
just the nature of
also
Green Bay.
I also don't know why some of it I think is a little too generous because in the past I don't know how long Jordan Love's been the starter. They have one
Like
playoff
3 years.
win against the Dallas Cowboys. They absolutely steamrolled them. Yes, it was hard to watch being a Cowboy fan, but then after that they suck in the playoffs.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, but dude, we can say that with so many teams: Steelers, Texans, Chargers.
I'm not even trying to dog on the Packers. It's just I'm not like if they were impressive to me, again, me being trying to be unbiased, I would give them their flowers. But again, there's nothing there that speaks MVP or like this is the best team of the NFC North because of me, they're not in
But I
my mind.
mean, I think they're still for me a wild card team. So I don't think
Possibly.
7-10 for me. I think they'll still they're gonna
Possibly.
do some stupid shit and lose a game they shouldn't, but I also think they're gonna surprise
Yeah,
people. You know,
yeah, that's true. We could do like two more if you want, or one more, if you want to.
I'm good with whatever. Or is there any like other things you want to talk about? Because we just saw some good football last night. It was actually surprisingly good for a Hall of Fame game. Those are usually
Yeah, let's
pretty
let's
bad. And I
let's pivot for
I
a
hate
second.
that I agreed with Collinsworth
Oh
for a little
fuck.
bit.
Ah fuck.
I agreed with him for a little bit. Actually, I agreed with both of them. But I hate that Collinsworth was involved. They were just talking about how actually both teams looked like mid-season form,
Dude, they actually
like
did.
with
It
the
was
way
crazy.
they were like running these play fakes with the blocking schemes, like they actually looked smooth. which was pretty cool to see. For again, Hall of Fame games are usually pretty stale, a
Yeah.
lot of mistakes. But like Carson Beck was dealing,
So I have
he was
stats
dealing.
right here of Carson Betts. So he was 15 for 19 in completion, 188 passing yards, one touchdown, and 125.4 passer rated. That's pretty good.
He was dealing. He was dealing. Haynes King. A lot
Dude,
of people
yeah,
who don't necessarily watch college football were like, "Who is this guy? This guy's dope." Yes, he is.
we love
And
Haynes
I
King.
think after what he showed last night, that dude probably has some decent potential to get in on some packages for the
Oh
Panthers
yeah.
because he's a pure runner. He can throw, maybe not deep. He can't really throw deep, but he's a pure runner athlete. Like he can get in on some stuff.
Oh yeah,
So that was exciting to see him.
he's gonna get in some shit.
And then two, if you guys don't remember, it was Haynes King versus Carson Beck back in college when Georgia Tech almost upset Georgia.
That's right.
And so he got his dub against him last night. So I was happy.
We could talk about contract talks really quickly. So again, I'm all for players getting
Oh,
paid. Congrats to
Baker.
Jameer Gibbs on the
Yeah.
3-year, $65.5 billion extension, which makes him the highest paid NFL running back. So good for him. That's deserving. Again, we'll see if he's worth that in a couple years, but as of now, he's 100% worth all that money. So congrats to him. That's pretty
Did you
cool.
see the Baker stuff though?
Baker,
Yeah, you haven't seen all that?
contract
He's
discussion.
pushing
Oh,
for
yeah.
a new contract. He said in
Yeah.
an interview he feels disrespected. Then the offered contract got leaked and actually was a very high paying contract, but it was for 1 year. And so, what a lot of people, myself included, are thinking is he doesn't feel disrespected by the money,
Hmm.
but by the length. And he wants a longer length because obviously that's what 99% of players probably want is
Yeah,
that like long-term stability.
it's that
So
security.
I can't hate on him for that.
No,
And
I can't either.
but then from the business perspective of the Buccaneers, he's up there in age. They have to think about what's best for the franchise long term, and is
True.
paying a quarterback for 5 more years who might regress based on just age, just the nature of the game. So I
Yeah,
see both sides.
I do too.
But I
That's
do think
slippery slope right there
I think
for sure.
I would say Baker's worth at minimum at least a 3 year extension.
Yeah, because he, I think, is 30 or 31. He's not old, but
Yeah.
football shelf life, it's not long. So
It's tough.
if he could get like a
Not
3 year or
everyone's
four
going to be
year,
Tom Brady.
no, not everybody is Tom Brady.
What Baker
Um,
needs to do is get Kirk Cousins' agent to
oh
help him
no
out.
shit, dude, that guy's a stud muffin. Um,
And he's probably set for life with just Kirk as
oh
a
dude,
freaking client.
no shit. I don't know what magic shit he keeps pulling out of his hat or whatever, but Jesus, I need some of that. Good Lord. I mean, whatever he has, holy shit. So, but cool thing is now football is here permanently for the next couple of months, officially yesterday.
7 months.
7 months. I'm excited. I'm stoked. Again, it's coming up quick. I watched some of the game yesterday. Again, it's the Hall of Fame game. I tuned in more for the Hall of Famers and to watch about the first quarter of the game because it's preseason. Like, it is fun to get
It's
your
a good
fix
game.
in and to get the mental health aspect of it all. But I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched some of it and it was good. So
Yep.
I'm excited, man.
And then two, we got college starting August 29th,
Yes.
which is I think what 2 weeks before NFL starts, maybe a week.
Yeah, week 0.
Yeah, so maybe no, I think it's 2 weeks. I think week one is a
28th.
week out of NFL.
28th, August 28th. So officially 3 weeks.
Oh, Friday?
Yeah, starts Friday.
What game's on Friday?
TCU, I think. Hold on. Let me. Hard praise. We need some music up in this bitch. It is. Maybe. Yeah, TCU versus. Wait, that's not. That's the 20. Oh, nope. I lied. It's Saturday. Sorry. Sorry.
Exact. I knew it.
Sorry.
And no, they're playing
Sorry.
in fucking Dublin. But anyway, yeah, football's right around the corner.
That's a
We're
cool.
gonna get back to 2 episodes a week eventually.
Yep.
Um, we're gonna try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Gonna.
I'm doing probably the most unk thing possible now. I joined a adult flag football league on Tuesdays. But hear me out.
Hear you out.
Josh Allen's college wide receiver one is in there.
Ooh.
He plays for a different team than I, so I'm probably gonna get routed up by him if I have to play defense. But he's there,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna see if I can meet him and say what's up.
You should. You should get him on the pad. Get him on the pad.
Yeah, because dude, I watched his highlights when I was 14 years old in 2014.
It's
I
pretty.
remember watching his highlights. He was like number 4 for Wyoming. Dude was a baller.
Dang. All right. All right.
So
Yeah.
I just gave enough information without having the name drop.
Yeah, there you go. You guys can go look it up. But honestly, this is probably going to be a quick episode. I don't have any more to talk about. We just kind of wanted to give you some predictions and talk a little shop. Uh,
Hmm.
but Cam, you got anything?
No, I'm good, man. Just a lot of excitement. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe we can start mixing in, like, if people are interested, let us know what you want to see. Like, we can start talking fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Kale and I are by no means gurus of
Hell
fantasy
no.
football, but we're
Hell
also not
no.
trash.
We're not
You know, we have
stupid.
some decent teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've done some good things. So we could talk about that. I know like Edgar plays fantasy. He asked me if I want to join his league. Their buy-in was $250.
No, I'm good. No,
I barely want to join a buy-in of 50.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
That's crazy. So that what that pot is 2,500
Yeah.
total.
And oh my God, dude. Hell no. I'm good. I'm
I
good.
didn't I didn't feel like donating my
No shit.
$250.
It's like, huh, donations.
Because if
Yummy.
they're paying that yearly, those dudes probably live, breathe, and die by fantasy.
Oh, they're on the phone, like watching it. Just
Oh,
no,
I'm
yeah,
not about
I'm
to be up at
good.
3 a.m. trying to hit the waivers on Tuesday heading into Wednesday.
No, I'm good. Fantasy
Nah,
ain't that deep for me. I'm good. I'm
nah.
good. I'm good.
I just like doing one league. I'm in one league. I'm good with it.
I think
It's
I
a
just
dynasty
might
league.
might do two now. I don't know if I'm gonna make the league I wanted to make, but some dude wanted me to join his league, so I might. So I might do two this year. I don't know.
Two's not a bad number. There was just one point I was in like four,
No,
and
that's too much.
that's when I started taking a step back from the NFL. I think I was just unhealthily like, oh my God, I hope
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey sucks. And then I was like, wait, I don't want him to suck. I fuck with him.
Honestly, that's what I was feeling too when I was in three. I was like, why am I wishing for negative plays right now or like
Yeah,
25.1% like of points and shit. So not for me. Not
yeah.
for me.
But that again, that's on us. We did it unhealthily. I'm
Yep.
sure there's other people out there that have a better mentality and they can balance it. Good for you.
Good for
I'm not.
you.
So I'm just gonna stick with my one
That's not
team
me. So
and still hope other players like, dude, if fucking Bucky Irving goes off for 50 against me, I'll be like, hey, nice, Oregon, let's go.
we love Bucky. Well, that is a nightcap for this episode. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications down below. We post YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok videos pretty frequently, every day, if not every other day. So please tune into those. And please comment down below. Again, we're getting a lot of traffic when it comes to people speaking in our comments. Some would
I'll
say
respond.
it's where
I've been
Cam has been
responding
responding. But let me
with my
preference.
personal account.
Yep. Let me preference it as that. It is okay to disagree. It is okay to agree. Don't be a
I
dick.
just letting you guys. No, you guys, even the ones that are dicks, it's fine. You know,
That's
like those
fine.
multiple people that called me smooth brain.
Classic.
It's fine. My wife says the same thing. I understand. But I did notice there was a very clear demographic of who was saying
That's
that, and
right.
I will mention that if I notice trends.
There is obviously, like, again, people are probably not going to like my hatred towards the Packers and or the Eagles and or any
I
other
think it's
team, and that's
fun.
fine.
It's a good balance too, because I really don't have any hatred except towards Chris Collinsworth,
That's
the
fair.
head coach of Northwestern football, and that's about it.
Yeah, you don't like him. Anyway, all
No,
right.
he's a bitch.
All right, all right,
Sorry.
all right, all right. It's all good. Well, that is your two favorite degenerates from the podcast from Saturdays to Sunday. We'll see y'all next week. We love you. Goodbye.